The history of the Emirates is unusual because even though people have lived in the area for thousands of years, it wasn't until oil was found there in the 1960s that famous and wealthy people from all over the world started to visit. The Emirate is the place to go if you have a business plan and a lot of money because it has good tax laws that can be used to influence the biggest companies in the world. Majid Al Futtaim. Majid Al Futtaim is the richest person in the United Arab Emirates. He has a karma of about 10.94 billion USD, which is a huge amount. His huge company, which most people call MAF, makes more than $10.6 billion in profit each year and is growing even more steadily. MAF owns and runs 12 hotels and 22 shopping malls, such as the Mall of the Emirates in Dubai and the Mall of Egypt in Cairo. The group does business in 13 countries such as the UAE, Egypt, and Lebanon. Some of the countries included are Jordan, Pakistan, Iraq, Armenia, Saudi Arabia, Oman, Kuwait, Qatar, and others. Futtaim is different from some of his competitors in the UAE in that he focuses on entertainment like movies and TV shows. With this improvement, he can grow his business to new heights. He's also interested in the fashion business. He has selective rights for design names like Abercrombie & Fitch, Lululemon, and Athletica. He also owns a powerful $250 million super yacht called Al Futtaim. It's 139 meters long, can fit, has a crew of 29, 16 guests in 8 bedrooms, and has a lot of rooms where guests can stay for a long time. He's still on top of the list of the wealthiest men in the UAE. Al Abtour and family Khalaf. Khalaf Al Abtour and family. The Al Abtour family has a fortune of USD $7.2 billion. It went up by 91%, which is a big jump. Mohammed Khalaf Al Abtour is the CEO of the Al Abtour Group, which is one of the largest conglomerates in the United Arab Emirates. He is also the son of a business executive, a speculator, and a manager of bad habits. He met one of the most successful business families in the UAE because of people he knew. Mohammed Al Abtour was in charge of the group's growth into the industries of real estate, lodging, education, safety, friendliness, transportation, and distribution. He's involved in both the growth of the Al Abtour Group and the sale of a few important businesses. Mohammed Al Abtour has made changes to Al Abtour City, the Al Abtour Polo Resort and Club, and Al Abtour Business Tower, and the Waldorf Astoria Dubai Palm Jumeirah. Family of Abdullah Al Ghurair. Abdullah Al Ghurair is also on the list of the UAE's 20 richest men for 2020. The super tycoon started Mashreq Bank in 1967. It's now one of the most important banks in the UAE. He still works as a director, but now his son, Abdul Aziz, is the CEO. He also started Al Ghurair, a family-owned complex in the United Arab Emirates that has the largest flour mill in the country, as well as apartments, hotels, a Dubai shopping mall, and a company that makes animal feed. Ghurair owns shares in the National Cement Company and several other businesses, just like everyone else on the list who is very rich. He has power over a number of groups in the Emirate as well. He has a total worth of $6.8 billion. He's respected all over the UAE, and thanks to his drive and hard work, he's probably the richest person there. He's currently third on the list of the UAE's most wealthy men. Yusuf Ali's mother. Mama Yusuf Ali, who owns the Lulu Group, saw sales go up by 14% to $5.2 billion USD. Yusuf Ali M.A. is an Indian business magnate who lives in the United Arab Emirates and is very rich. He's the CEO and managing director of the Lulu Group International, which owns the Lulu International Shopping Mall and the Lulu hypermarket chain around the world. Lulu Group International, which makes $7.4 billion a year, has the most jobs for Indians who live outside of India. As of 2018, Yusuf Ali was the 270th richest person in the world according to Forbes and the 21st richest person in India according to the same source. Forbes Middle East put Yusuf Ali at the top of their list of the top 100 Indian business people in the Arab world for 2018. In 2013, Yusuf Ali bought 4.99% of the Thrissur-based Catholic Syrian Bank, or CSB, and increased his share of the Aluva-based Federal Bank to 4.47%. The London Scotland Yard building was bought by Yusuf Ali in 2016. Beginning in 2013, he had a 9.37% offer at Cochin International Airport. He owns 10% and 40% of the fine food subsidiary of the UK-based trading company East India Company, which is now worth more than $85 million. The Lulu Bugatti International Convention Center in Bugatti Island is one of the largest convention centers in South Asia. It's also next to the third largest Grand Hyatt, which is a well-known hotel. Sohain Hussain. Hussain Sajwani is in the land business and owns a number of properties in the Middle East and other places. He is the CEO of Damek Properties, a high-end real estate company in Dubai that started in 2002. Sajwani knew how to run a successful business because both of his parents were also very successful business people. His father was a businessman who ran a store in the neighborhood souk where he sold clothes, watches, and things from China. The administration gave this money to a medical school in Baghdad as a grant. After his first year, he moved to the United States and went to the University of Washington, where he thought about studying mechanical design. After working for a while as a banker for Abu Dhabi gas companies, Sajwani started a catering business for wealthy people. He found out that Dubai was a great place for the newly rich people to invest, and as a result, he now owns a piece of land in London, Dubai, and Paris that is worth a lot of money. One of these is a fairway that Tiger Woods made and that is managed by the Trump Organization. Sajwani used to be worth more than $4 billion, but now he's worth a respectable $1.4 billion. This made him one of the 10th richest persons in Dubai in 2020 and still remains so. B.R. Shetty. B.R. Shetty, Baba Gupta, doctor. In 1973, when Raghu Ram Shetty couldn't get to Abu Dhabi, he forced himself to think about the deserts of the UAE. This was the start of his main goal to help more than 1 million victims and his unwavering commitment to promoting good habits across the country. A few dirhams in his pocket were the start of everything. As a child, the finance manager, who was born in India and has a degree in clinical drugstores, was always hungry and eager to start Neo Pharma. But since this was just the first of many things he did, he set up UAE Commerce to make it easier for people who live in the Emirates to send money back to their home countries. Even though these are very helpful, his best resource is NMC Wellness, which is based in London and has locations all over the world. It's one of the largest networks of emergency clinics in the UAE. B.R. Shetty's total assets are worth $3.15 billion, and he doesn't spend any of it on himself. Every year, he gets more and more money. He helps a lot of medical groups all over the world, like the Cancer Foundation run by Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan and the Unique Consideration Community in Abu Dhabi. Bait Al-Gharir. Saif Al-Gharir. He is a businessman from the United Arab Emirates and his fortune is the 10th largest in the country. The 96-year-old financial expert has used what seems like forever to build a huge business empire and a personal net worth of $2.1 billion. Al-Gharir Group is the largest conglomerate in the UAE. It has ties to many different businesses, major projects, metals, petrochemicals, real estate, bundling, and stock financiers are just some of the clients the business works with. The Reef Shopping Center and the Burj Human Center, which are two of the biggest shopping malls in Dubai, are two of Gharir's most well-known properties. Some of the well-known brands they carry are Splash, Madelon, Brands for Less, Next, and LC Waikiki. H&M and Forever 21 are the anchors of these stores. Gharir started working in finance when he got a bachelor's degree in bookkeeping from Al Ain University. Since then, he's earned a lot of new things and he's taught his family about them. In fact, each of his 6 children is an important part of the business that made him so rich. Thanks for watching. See you next time.